thunder, 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 thunder. You are thunder, thunder, thunder. You are thunder. You've seen them live, haven't you?
No, I wish.
I thought you had. I've seen them live.
Tell me all about it.
Is it?
I didn't
They're
get to go.
amazing. No, it was. Yeah, it's true. We were at the Reading Concert. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday night. This is a pop-up live interview. We were feeling inspired.
Exactly.
We were doing some other filming actually, and we decided just to get on here and get live. I just want to wait to make sure the tech is working and vibe some music. Great. I love these guys. Do you like Imagine?
I love them. I'm going with all.
See, I'm cool. You knew that. You know what? I think I introduced you to them, Audrey. I think I did.
I think that I was the cool one. Okay, now.
I'm the cool aunt.
Thunder.
Thunder. Oh. I like it because they have a big drum. Boom.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could say that.
Boom. It's true. But it's okay. I know I'm very musical. And here we are. Hello, everyone. Hi. Let's see. This is a very surprise pop-up. I am here with my niece, Audrey. I want to see. We look a bit small right now. Ooh, there we are, Audrey. What do you think? How do we look?
I think we look good.
I think we do too. Excited. I'm very excited. I'm excited that you actually were cool to join me doing this.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm pumped to get started.
Oh my gosh. Now, first of all, before we get into this, I have to say, I have to do a big shout out to my 17-year-old niece. It's her first week of year 12, 12th grade.
Yes, it is. I'm loving it. I love school. It's a bit intense, but I'm loving school. So.
You've always been that way, though. You've always enjoyed school.
Yes, that's very true. Love school.
And you've always been quite academic. You enjoy studying.
I do. Yeah, I do. I'm one of those people. That's what people say when they hear that. They're like, oh, you're one of those people.
I was one of those people.
Yeah.
I still am one of those people.
Yeah.
I get that. And I actually really enjoy it. It was stressful. Gosh, it's stressful, isn't it?
100%.
And so we were talking about all the things that were going on with Audrey right now and all the different stresses in the world. And I couldn't help but wonder because I've seen a lot of articles about how teens are being affected during COVID right now. And I was like, I know a teen.
Hey.
And this teen, she doesn't look affected.
Oh, yeah.
You look pretty good.
I'm flying. No, I'm joking.
I'm flying.
It's been good.
It has been, it's been good. I think what I was interested in is I've got a couple of questions for you. I'm just going to do an interview with you here. Now, what most people don't know about Audrey is she is my niece. I know. Oh, we could be sisters. You don't like that at all.
No, I love that. I would love to be your sister. I want a sister. I would love a sister.
It feels like you're just like, I would love any sister. Not that you want me as a sister. Anyway, we digress.
Sorry.
What most people don't know about Audrey, though, is she does a huge amount of work on my team. She does my social media stuff. She is a creative genius, and she's still reteaching me about Instagram every other week because I think I know stuff. And she's like, oh my God, put it in Reels. I'm like, who's real? What? I'm for real. Like, no. Anyway, so here we are, and we haven't even started yet. But here's the thing. I think right now COVID is affecting a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and I think it's really amazing to check in with our teens, the youth, the people that are probably being impacted the most in different ways that we don't even know about. So I'm very fortunate and very happy to welcome Audrey. Audrey, welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going to get into the first question. I want to know, Audrey, what are your biggest fears right now?
My biggest fears. That's a deep question.
It is deep. We go deep here.
Okay.
We only do deep.
I'll start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start kind of light, and I'm going to go deep. Is that okay?
It's like deep and light, deep.
Exactly.
All right, continue. I'm all ears.
So at the moment, I'm a bit worried about school. I just realized that the HR holds a lot more than just like a grade. I was like, oh, my grade would just get me.
What's the HR? What is
HR?
That the HR. That's what they call it now.
Yeah, it used to be called something.
The HSC back in my golden day. Yes.
We call it the HSC as well. I was just called
the HR.
Yeah.
Sounds like something from Star Trek.
It's kind of scary.
What's so scary about it?
Because I just realized that we're all affected by everyone else. Like my grade can get affected by the classes I've chosen or people around me. And considering COVID has literally affected all of our grades in the past year, I don't know what's going to happen to my ATAR and my HSC that I have a goal to get, and I'm not sure if it'll get pulled down because we've all had a hard time, and if there'll be understanding, because I was in year 11 when this all went down. So in year 12, when I'm in year 12, if they'll have understanding that we didn't get that practice or not, and how it'll go.
And I think if you're not living in Australia and watching this, in Australia, the years 11 and 12, the 11th and 12th grade is kind of like college here. It's like your first 2 years of college. They treat it very seriously. And your main grade or SAT or ATAR, HSC that you get at the very end depends heavily on everybody else's. So it's a ranking. You only do well compared to everybody else. It's not a standalone grade, which really blew my mind when I first came over here because it wasn't like that in the States when I was growing up. So it's interesting because it sounds like the same stress as I had, but you do have that extra thing. And you had how long were you working from home for? Were you studying?
It felt like a few months.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was 3 months. I felt like an entire term. And then
Yeah.
they tried to transition you guys
Very
one day
slow.
a week or 2 days a week, which was really interesting.
Exactly, yeah. But I found a way to stay connected to people, and I got in my rhythm. I got a diligence award for staying on top of it.
You got a diligence award just for showing up online?
It's because, yeah, anyway.
I want a diligence award. I'm a mom. I deserve it more than you.
Anyway,
That is insane. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to go on a tangent. How many awards can we freaking give these kids? I'm just seriously. You know, when you start working, they're not going to give you an award for showing up to work.
I have my own awards.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that?
They come from me getting home every day and feeling great about the work I just got through, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good.
That feels like some Rachel speak.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. Can I just say she shut me up because now I'm really proud. Okay, great answer, Audrey. You passed. Okay, number 2. What do you wish your parents knew or understood about you right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
I think it comes back to school again. I think this year is really stressful, and I think there are some things when I'm like referring to the ATAR, there's so many complexities to it, or even things that are in my classes that we're talking about that might not come across or whatever. So I feel like there's kind of a barrier where I'm talking about stuff that I can't really talk about stuff. So I think it would be really cool if, because even with my mum, she didn't grow up here, so like the ATAR isn't something that's common. I don't know.
But you have me, and I tell you how stressful it is.
That is true. I've had that for like my whole life. Get ready for year 12. It's going to be a lot, and it is a lot. It's my first.
People talk about how much pressure it is, and you're like, "Thank you."
Exactly.
Thanks. Is that helpful?
Yeah. But no, it's good. I talked to Mum, I talked to Rach, and it's all good. But even I'm still learning about it. I still have no idea.
So, what you wish your parents knew how full on it really was? Is that the idea, or
they did go through it too? I guess.
They would give their own version of it, but she got a Letterman jacket. You're not getting a Letterman jacket.
I've stolen those.
She did steal her mom, so you actually get that through legacy, heritage. I don't know. So you wish your parents understood you want a Letterman jacket. Is what I'm hearing.
I think that's it. That's my new quote of the day. I think that's it.
Well, that was deep. Was that you getting deep?
Was
that your emotional depth?
That's my depth. Oh.
Oh, I just cut you. Audrey, no. We love you. You're so beautiful and mature. Okay. Number 3. All right, Audrey, please tell me. What are you watching or listening to right now?
Whoa. Ooh. Okay. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So what I do when I get home often, I'll do some study and then I'll chill out and I'll watch some Friends. I'm just when Rachel and Ross broke up. So it's
hold on. It was a break, but it wasn't a break?
It was a wait. You shouldn't have slept through that is all I'm saying.
It's so true.
So let's move on.
Oh my gosh, that is still a hot topic.
Exactly. It's all over everywhere.
It really is. I have a confession? I've never seen the last episode.
Are you kidding?
I feel like it's one of those things you've seen because everyone, like, you've seen all these clips of it and everyone's talked about it, but I've never seen it.
Okay, when this is finished, we're going to go watch.
We're going to do a Friends recap. That will be fun.
I'm very excited.
That will be fun. We'll have to, like, dress up like 90s Friends and paint something purple.
With my Letterman jacket.
With your Letterman jacket. Yes. That's more Saved by the Bell, but that can work. Okay, so you love watching Friends. Anything else? Spotify.
Oh yeah, Spotify. I'm going through a phase of TikTok, but I don't want to talk about that.
Why? Why do you want to talk about TikTok? Let's talk about it.
It's like a total judgmental thing, You like it, but you can't really like it at school. Like if I mention it, you're like, oh, don't watch that, but everyone watches it. It's like this. It's so strange. And if you know the dance, you're cool, but you're not cool.
Which dance?
Oh, there's just a lot of ones that you just
Audrey,
I don't know.
you now have to show me the dance.
No, I don't
have
know.
to see this dance.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyway,
I will dance for you if you don't dance for
I
me.
think you should dance.
No, I'm not on TikTok. I actually joined TikTok for like a day because Gary Vee was like, everyone get on TikTok. And I got on TikTok and I was like, it just, I understand the appeal because people only want to post positive stuff on it mostly. There's also been some other stories about TikTok that I don't want to go into.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting platform, not one I'm all that interested in getting in, but it is growing. It is huge from a marketing perspective.
Yeah.
I think it depends on where your market's at, but it feels like a lot of people are trying them out. But kids your age, so everyone's on it, but too cool to be on it. Is that what I'm
that's
hearing?
what it feels like. But there are lots of different social medias, and it's for different not age groups, different parts of society. Like I think, for example, in like my school, we talk about WhatsApp as being like our parents run WhatsApp, or like TikTok is the place where we go to just watch cool videos, or Instagram. Not many people talk on it, or Snapchat, everyone talks on it, or whatever.
You're still on Snapchat? I didn't even know that.
Snapchat is like still a thing. I'm not in it.
I thought it was like 5 years ago. I didn't even know.
They're still upgrading and making it all bigger and better, and it's really
is it still just take a photo and then it just disappears?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's like a whole ghost. I don't agree with the morals behind it, but I won't go into it.
This has turned into like a platform bashing.
Bashing.
No, I'm just intrigued. I have to say I wasn't aware that that Snapchat was still really a thing. That really shocks me. So, do kids do dating apps?
I don't think it's not legal until we're 18.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's very good. I agree with that.
A teacher told us that at school. They asked us, and they were like, are you on dating apps? And they were like, because you can't be, because you're not 18 yet. And so anyone that put their hands up got like shot. But anyway, so no.
That's great. This has been a great moral lesson. Okay, so you're watching Friends, and you're not into TikTok or Snapchat and Instagram, but yet you are.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Who do you like to follow on Instagram?
That's a good question. I follow like inspirational quotes and get one every day. That's one of
From
my
who, Audrey?
What do you read?
Who do you follow?
Oh, I follow Rachel Reva, Life on Her Terms.
Yay!
And she does quotes.
Well, you create most of the quotes. You should know them.
But they're inspirational no matter what.
This is true. Who else do you follow? Cameron Bure.
Yeah, I like her because she does these like workouts.
She is gorgeous.
Yeah.
She is inspiring. She's great because she's healthy, beautiful. Like she really just glows from health.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, number 4. Last but not least, if you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be?
Okay, that's a good question.
It is.
I think. Okay, in my English, we've been talking about lots of poets, and I really like Maya Angelou. I think she's really inspiring.
What do you love about Maya Angelou?
I think that just a lot of what I've looked at is really interesting. I liked her poem "I Will Rise," and there's a lot of these metaphors that are just so impactful. Like I don't know, it's just amazing stuff. Like you can throw dirt at me, but still I will rise. It's these really just simple but amazing metaphors that they're fantastic. So I think, and the way she performed it, I was like, I would love to be your friend. Like, talk to me.
She's inspiring.
I don't think I can talk to her anymore, but that's okay because I love watching her legacy. Sorry, I know that one. No, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Sorry. Anyway.
That was beautifully spoken, Audrey. All right, number 2.
Oh, yeah, number 2. Oh, yeah, Jimmy Fallon, because I think I need some funny in there. I love funny people. I love hanging out with funny people who make me laugh. And I love watching him. If he sees this, I'm Audrey War, and I would love to hang out.
I bet he can hang out with you on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag Jimmy. Hashtag. No.
Anyway.
I'm glad you're doing this. Jimmy Fallon would be fun to hang out with. I like him because he does a bit of everything.
That's true.
That is no easy thing. He's willing to do it all. He's like old school Fred Astaire man. And Johnny Carson, he used to do a lot of things as well. It's very cool. All right, so that was number 2. Number 3, if you could have dinner with, who was the third person, dead or alive, who would it be?
I think Barack Obama and Michelle Obama combined.
I feel like you're just saying that
to
be intellectual.
Let me explain why. I was watching this thing with Steve Carell. It was Comedians in Cars.
Oh, I love that movie, that show. Hold on, that's not Steve Carell, Audrey. That's Jerry Seinfeld.
Difference, I think.
No, it's not the same difference. They are different people entirely. They have dark hair.
Yeah.
What, you think, are they Jewish? I don't know. What do you think is the same thing? I don't understand.
They're just similar.
They are not similar.
Anyway, the one that he was with was really funny. And I just
Barack
thought,
Obama?
yeah, I thought it was really
He took him to the White House. I
They
mean,
just went in circles. It was hilarious.
it was ridiculous.
I loved it.
And so because of that, because of comedians in cars getting coffee, you would love to hang out with Barack and Michelle. So would I, by the way. I'm not acting critical. I think they're amazing. Michelle Obama is one of my role models. I love her.
For sure.
She is so cool. Well, Audrey, this has been fun.
Thank you. I loved it.
I loved it too. Do you have any questions for me?
I do. How did you go through COVID? What are some big takeaways you got through it?
I feel like we're still going through COVID. I don't think this is the end of it. I think that people are adjusting to what is the new normal. I think that's what it is. It's not going away anytime soon. How have I adjusted? I've spent a lot of time with family, and actually, I enjoy being home. That's not a bad thing. The only thing is, it's been really hard on my son, Michael, when you've got a kid with a lot of energy. How have I coped? I've done a lot more reading. We've done a lot of at-home renovation projects. Finally got a study, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, I've just tried to really create routines for us at home, whereas before we used to leave the house a lot, and now it's like flip the switch on us. So I don't want to say I've enjoyed COVID. It's had its ups and downs hugely for us, as a family, massively. But I think like everybody, you're just trying to find your own stride. And I also think there's been some beautiful outpouring of the community. We have this amazing church community that's gone really plugged in. And one of the things we've done is we've actually started a Bible study at home, haven't we?
We have, yes.
Total grassroots. We call it the spiritual sisterhood.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It is run by my mother. And it's so beautiful because it actually reminds me of the old days back in Georgia when we would just show up at someone's house, sit on the floor, and have our Bibles, and that was it. So how has COVID affected us? It's brought us back to the real things. That's what I honestly believe. It's brought us back to the real things. So for that, I am very, very grateful. And for the other stuff, well, nothing lasts forever, guys. So, Audrey, you are going to do so amazing this year.
Thank you.
You are. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I just want to say that, and you might be seeing more of Audrey as we go through, and also more of some other special guests. My sisters, Wendy, her mother, and Leslie, and because I don't want it just to be me up here all the time talking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any comments or takeaways, please post them below. And I really just wanted to show up with Audrey here because the teens are experiencing something as well. So if you've got a teen in your life, check in on them, tell them you love them and you're proud of them, because I think that you can't hear that enough. Can you, Audrey?
Can't hear it enough.
Can't hear it enough.
I love you.
Oh, you really say that. She never said that. You gonna hug me now?
I will. I'll do it after.
I think you have to do it now.
It's gonna be, oh man.
Hug me.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so nice and natural. She never does this. She did the last time she did it, she was like 8, and I think she wanted a candy bar. All right. Have a great night, everyone, and I will speak to you soon. Much love. Bye.